Hello everyone, I am the Halfwit Brit and this is Manor Lords. Oh, I just love it. Look at this beautiful scene that we have here. We got all of our villages we can see. Well, with the exception of Currywurst, which was slightly out of a picture there. So we have a couple of goals today. Some have already started just before the episode, and we have a few building sites here which are trading posts. So Diddly Squat, which is the region I'm currently in, doesn't have any form of trade. They have no money either, which is yeah, going to be fun. But hopefully once they start trading some of their goods, they'll be fine. And over in Middleton, I'm going to build another two just on the border of Diddly Squat, just to kind of help things out a little bit. So we need a few more people to get that job done as well, because we are a little bit light on people. Obviously, we have the two trade posts here in Middleton, but we don't really have enough people at all. So that's something we need to think about. Food to go along with those people is another thing. We do have some burgage plots under construction here. I think they had fairly decent sized back gardens, so I'll either go for some more vegetables or potentially apples. Eggs has been suggested as well, so that's something else we could look into. I've done a little bit of balancing as well on the trade posts, just so things are sort of set up a little bit better. So if we can kind of come out of this view, just looking in Mintingham here, we do have a couple of families short in here, and as you can see, their money has dropped quite significantly as well because I've been messing around with things. But if we look in the trade, so if we go for food, for example, I've got a lot of these things on full trade. Some of these numbers are excessive, but for the general gist of it, I've gone for 50 on most things. We probably won't need 500, but they're producing it, so it's not like they're going to import it in. It just stops, I suppose, this area getting completely bled dry of certain things that they're probably relying on the most. So if we look up at their food situation, yeah, mostly bread, mostly vegetables, and a little bit of fish. So I don't want them starving. We're currently at 11 months, which isn't too bad. So I don't want them to lose too much, basically. But I've gone through and I've done that in every region apart from Diddly Squat, just simply because they don't have any trade whatsoever. The fields here, they're going to start ploughing some of these because I just tweaked the crop rotation a little bit as well here, because I think they were going to plant a lot of these fallow fields the same year. So I'm just trying to rotate things, which may or may not mean that I can remove some of my families from the farms. In fact, I think I did that anyway. Yeah, there's a couple shy in those because I put most of them in the windmills. Let's have a quick nosy. Yeah, so we're still processing grain. So we'll probably leave that way. Leave that way. There we go. That's a little bit easy to say. But yeah, so I think at that point we'll just dive right in. We kind of know what we need to do. We need to expand our population a little bit. We need to deal with some of the trade over in Diddly Squat, and just a little bit of expansion of people, I think, in general. So just looking at Mintingham, they're doing okay for food, but I could. Let me just have a quick look at the houses we put down here. I think these ones, yeah, there's no kind of extension on the houses, and I think these have all got, yeah, animals in them or something to that effect. And there's nothing going on over here, and this is sort of the border here, isn't it? So we can't get any houses there. Could get some over here if I really wanted to. We did kind of free up a little bit of space here, so maybe we are literally on the border. Hopefully we have some timber, but let's see if it will allow, how far across it'll let me go. This will be interesting if it hooks on. Come on. Why is that having such an issue there? So is that literally going to be one burgage plot? Is that all it's going to allow me? Well, that's pretty rubbish, isn't it? I mean, I could do, but that just seems like a waste of space, so we'll leave that. Oh, it's left the print on the floor. Very weird. Oh, there we go. Gone. We could potentially get some houses down here a little bit further away from the market, I suppose. We do have... Wow, there's certainly fish in the fish. That's for sure. That's something else we need to look at as well. We have another region, don't we, that has access to fish. Well, I think I was leaving this for farmland, but I don't think we're going to go down that route, are we? So let's... Oh my goodness. Well, why have I never got any lumber when I need it? Lumber, timber, whatever it is that it produces. That's a woodcutter. There it is. We have nobody working in here. Well, that would be one reason. Woodcutter lodge. How are we doing for firewood? Wow, plenty. Okay, let's drop someone off there, even though they've got a market stall. We'll get them working. We'll assign some livestock, and then we can come back and deal with that. I'm hoping with all the stuff that I've done, they will clear out some of the things they don't need, and slowly but surely get some of the things they do need. It should be fine over here. Now, money's going to be the main thing. And same here, we need... Yeah, there's a lot going on in here now, as we can see. Yeah, same in there, but we need more people. Just have a quick look at food situation. Not too bad. It's a good balance over here. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's very windy today. We are in April, but that, you know, it's not kind of winter, is it? So it's, I don't know why it is so windy. We are producing a few other bits to trade as well. So the bows, I think over here, did I put them up for trade? Let's have a quick look, because we have some of the trade specialization points over here. So we are full trading male armor. Not externally, mind. That's just internally, but I could probably put that to an external at some point. So we're exporting bows, yes. Helmets, yes we are. To be fair, I owned a route for that, so export probably makes sense. We don't need armor anywhere else, because most of our soldiers are here. And we can tick that little box. We're not really producing any. That's interesting. Have we stopped our armor smith? Wrong row. So what are you doing? You are making those, but mostly waiting. Does that mean we don't have any iron? There we go. Iron slabs. What about iron ore? So we got plenty of iron ore. So where is my bloom ring? There it is. Getting fuel supplies. Transporting. Do you know what? Let's do that. Let's see if it speeds it up a little bit. I'm pretty sure we had a storehouse over here with... It's got none in it whatsoever. There is someone here mining. Where on earth? Haha. Is the question now. Where are, or where is my iron? It's a granary, so it won't be in that one. Again, taxed to death. Aha, there we go. So we don't want you in there. Let's change that, and same on this one. Oh, I've already done it on that one, and this one as well. Yep. It's not necessarily going to move, but that's quite a bit of traveling. It's just going to slow things down. And these are coming in nicely as well. I can't remember if these have storage built into them for their animals. So see, stable space is currently 9 of 9. Oh, there's an interesting thing. We don't have many mules over here, so or ox, should I say? No wonder things take so long to get done. And these ones are currently in the process of being built as well. Excellent. So just having a quick look at Diddly Squat, most things are fine. We got kind of an issue for ale here. I'm pretty sure we had ale coming in. Yeah, so we do have it. Was it the tavern? We have a tavern, but the issue is nobody's working there, so that's going to cause that problem. We also need the upgrade for the church. Yep, something else we can deal with. We're a little bit short of people. Maybe. I think we attempted to do this in the last episode, but we couldn't do it because we didn't have the materials. But I don't know if we're going to keep these windmills or not. For the time being, it's fine. Not enough goods. Oh, come on, seriously? Is that literally all you're going to let me do? What on earth are we... Oh, wait a minute. We are building... And there's nobody in here. We're seriously short of people. How's the firewood situation? 8 months. Berries are in full go there, so we can't take anyone from there. No one's in the windmills. We don't need anyone in the farmhouse, so that would free us a person up, wouldn't it? So let's get those in there. They have livestock, and yeah, let's kind of go that way a little bit just to make sure that they're picking up all the bits they need. How are we getting on over here? Because we did build a lot of houses. So again, ale. And they're not producing ale here. They're importing ale. That was it. And they're exporting sausages. I remember now. Food is okay. Fuel is not too bad either. Again, the church. I feel like, didn't we get the bits to do that? Oh, we did. There we go. Hey, one problem solved, he says as the game sort of freezes. There we go. Brilliant. So that's working for us. Woodcutter, they're producing loads. Forester's hut. Let me just double check. Yeah, they're covering a rather large area there. Whoa, we've not been getting any berries. Now that is sad to see. We don't have many spare people. We could reduce our woodcutter luck. We were trading it, but I've put a limit on it, so that is something we can live with for now. And I think from a meat perspective, we can pinch some people. I think getting some berries in just for that variety of diet is super important. These have all moved in. We've got a couple of houses being built here, we can see. In fact, we've still got a spare person. I'm tempted just to, yeah, really go for the berries. Food's fine. Are we looking? Yeah, we still got berries. We got sausages, but yeah, we're not doing too bad at all. So just in Saltburn, they're still struggling to get fuel kind of built up. I know some of the firewood is definitely going into the charcoal kiln here. That's a forager's hut. There we go. Woodcutter's lodge. Yeah, I mean, they're working their way through it. I could, if I wanted to, just get some extra bodies in there. And we are still replanting trees, so that is also pretty good as well. Trading-wise, we got no ale over here, so I can imagine there's a lot of thirsty people. I'm not very happy with the decisions I'm making. But as they start to export stuff, they should be fine. They will need another trading post over here. As you can see, we've got fish over here now. We didn't particularly have that before. The apples is fine, we had that. So some of these are importing, some of them are exporting. But we're most likely going to need more and more trade posts. And probably more and more storehouses as well. God, my brain has got some serious fog today. Just with everything else in mind, we've obviously got this region here which has access to fish as well. And is there anywhere else that has fish on this map? No, we've got the other one. And obviously we're working over here as well with our meat and salt. So just thinking about the next possible move. We've got some more wild animals here. Rich source, we've got some berries. Could be a good spot. We've also got rich wild animals here too. Berries are a little bit further away, but I feel like if we can build a town somewhere here, I wouldn't be too bad because it's close to these regions as well from an export point of view. And I guess this one's going to be a little bit more of a struggle because this is a little bit like Mintingham. There was no berries and only fish and wild animals, so they're probably going to have to build somewhere in this region just to get close to both of those. Now I know we can move these, but it doesn't always seem to work especially well, at least not for me. And we got this here. Yeah, so here would be a pretty good region for this too. So we could take another region today. I'm not sure if we will or not. It's sort of in the back of my mind. I need to sort out my kind of labour shortage more than anything, which is going to require timber. Oh, as you can see, we are a little bit behind on it. And I think that's going to be the key thing that slows us down for the most part. So just with regards to stable space, this is here now and it doesn't have its own stable space attached. So we're going to have to put in a hitching post. Well, we're going to have to upgrade it to a stable, to be fair. Will it allow me to put it at the side there? No. So we'll just drop it in there. And we're going to need one on the opposite side as well, because each building contains two of the mules. No, it's not mules from it. It's horses, isn't it? The issue is, obviously, people. We are getting more people. Slowly, but surely, as I said, labour. This is a bit of a labour crisis episode. I feel like that's where we're at. It's, you're kind of managing food a little bit too closely, and then you just stop kind of building extra houses and getting extra people in. I did put some extra chicken coops in here as well for food. We are going to start producing apples over here kind of shortly. It's going to take a little bit of time. Wealth's not too bad. It's certainly picked up in Mintingham. There we go, cha-ching. Right on target. Couldn't have planned that better. And did I put in some houses over here? I did, didn't I? Are they built already? Or did I say no because we'd ran out of timber? See, there we go. More labour shortages. We'll probably just go with more chickens here. So yeah, we'll just keep a small size in the back there, and that's going to be quite a few people. So that should help quite nicely. It is. Yeah, we need people moving in, please. The taxes are fair. The food variety is good. Okay. Labour shortage in a message. Right, where can I pinch somebody from? Weaver's Workshop. Let's take someone from there for now. You can do some of the building, and I promise I will put someone back in there later on. Just thinking about that situation with ale as well. We don't have a tavern over here. That was the issue we were having in Diddley Squat, wasn't it? Well, it's not that we don't have a tavern, we do, but we don't have the people to work in there. But hopefully once these are built, there's nowhere else I can really pinch anybody from, which is a little bit frustrating. I suppose once the berries are finished with, which we're not kind of there yet, could pinch someone from there. We've got the malt house communal oven. Ooh, maybe actually. Yes. Oh no, we do have some flour, but I think let's not have that issue. Let's sort the ale problem out. We do have ale here, right? Yeah, we have 17. We have 25 bread. So I mean, they've got it. Food wise, not too bad. They'll be fine. I think they're more thirsty than they are hungry. So with any luck, that should cheer them up a little bit. Clothing is a bit of an issue. Outside of getting some flax, we could potentially make some clothes over here as well. And we need a few more level 2 burgage plots as well. That's something else we need to think about. Just thought I'd have a quick look in Saltburn, and I can see there's no cries for the lack of ale, which is a really good sign. There is a little bit of what we got here, lack of entertainment. So yeah, because they didn't have ale for so long, they're a little bit unhappy about that. In fact, they don't have any right now. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. I thought it was actually working quite well for us. I'm guessing it is, to be fair. Things will come in as long as they've got cash, and they do have a little bit of cash, which is always a positive sign. Middleton is still struggling. Could upgrade a few more people, but that's more tax, isn't it? As you can see, we are a little bit poor at the moment. We've got a few of these houses that are now built. I think we will go with orchards here. I was debating whether we go with more vegetables, but I'd like to keep that variety going. As long as we've got variety, it keeps the approval rating up, which is exactly what we want. Well, in Middleton, we do have one of our new trade posts up, and as we can see, someone is on their way in. We don't have anyone working here yet, I don't think, but we've just made some money nonetheless. Not too sure what we traded there, but I'll take it. I'm going to put 4 people in there straight away, I think. Yeah, we're in the process of buying ourselves a bit of a save there. Another horse. There we go. I don't think they're taking anything else up. They've certainly done some trading, so that's probably, yeah, an actual trade merchant. Excellent. This one we've got nobody in yet, but hopefully this one will help quite nicely. All the houses are built over here. We're just doing the additional little burgage plots that go on here, the little extensions. Obviously, they're all going to have orchards in their back garden, so that should help the food slightly. 9 months in July is not too bad. How are we getting on with berries? Yeah, the end of the berry season. They've probably been fairly productive as well. Where we sat at 366. I could probably do better than that. I really wanted to. Financially, we're not doing too bad either. There's a lot of stuff kind of coming through. How are we getting on in Mintingham? Yeah, their money's starting to work its way back up. And we're kind of just looking now. There is some fields here that could actually be harvested. We have a few more families spare too. I did put someone back in the weaver's workshop. So I might just give some of these people their families back. You're on 8. Don't know if we're building anything. We'll soon find out because I'm pretty sure it will tell me. 8 of 8. I think we're okay. Yeah, so we're short of a family by the looks of it. Yeah, they're all built. So a few cries out for some materials there, but then nobody's living in those. I think we were going to put chickens in the back gardens of these, weren't we? I think, yeah, let's do that. There's certainly one thing that I've noticed when you kind of get to this sort of stage of the game, and bearing in mind that I have built in these regions, but not this one. There's still 2 regions to go. Things do start to slow down a little bit. Now, I'm not sure if that's my machine or whether that's the game itself. My PC's not too bad, so it should be okay. But yeah, it's just little things you start to notice that the game kind of freaks out a little bit about. And yeah, I don't know, but I guess it depends if anyone else is having that same sort of issue. I feel like if I had a humongous town, there we go, there may be, you know, there is other kind of things going into it. It's not just the machine, it could be the software. But yeah, I'm starting to mumble a little bit now because I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to pinch somebody from. I could temporarily take someone from a windmill, I think. Are we getting on with the grain? Still loads of it. Right, do I start these doing an early harvest? I don't think I need to. Maybe it's famous last words. I mean, I could. July, oh, to be fair, oh, yeah, got plenty of time. Okay, let's do it because the fields are ready. We'll get them doing that because we're still waiting on some other things to happen as well in the other regions. Mainly labor related. 107, 119. Oh, that one's even ready. Probably need a crop rotation on that as well, don't we? So I think we'll leave a fallow year and then we'll go to wheat on that one. And we'll do the early harvest. This one, we will go for barley and then fallow. That works perfectly. Yeah, when you run out of people to get things done, it does drag a little bit. We got our extra horse yet? Not yet. See, we're still waiting for this trading post to be done. In fact, did I put that as a higher priority? No, let's get that as a high priority. Let's pause that one. Because they still got the houses to do as well over here. At least we have ale. That is one thing to cheer them up. Have we built... Why is the church taking so long? I don't think they're building anything else over here. And we're a little bit poor all of a sudden. Albeit we are in the process of trading. So we've got ale. I think we're selling that, to be fair. Middleton family requests a market area for their store. Large granary. We literally ran out of space. It looks like we have. Okay. I was debating moving the well and just sort of putting it in here, but we kind of have space over here. I know that granary is asking for more space. We've got a tiny little bit of space there. I don't think we're going to get much in there. Could be wrong. Do you know what? We'll do it. Because it kind of goes in line with that one. And we do have that little bit of space there as well, which probably will get a few more in. There we go. There we are. So they definitely have some space now. They can stop complaining. Okay, it is harvest season, so I feel like I'm going to have to probably upset the game a little bit here just by taking every single family that we've got. We're in August, but we can get some of this harvested a little bit early just to kind of keep them kind of in the game, because it does just get rather difficult if you haven't got a lot of people trying to harvest a lot of things in one go. It's quite time consuming. There we go. So they're going to moan at me. We knew that would happen. Oh, I was just thinking to myself, it has been a little while. So let me see. Currywurst. Eesh, they're going to do their currywurst, aren't they? Oh dear. Now what's really interesting about this is the area that they've decided to encroach is actually exactly where our manor is. The only other thing is people, we're not able to get up here quick enough, I don't think. Saltburns is somewhere over here, I think. Yeah. They may be okay, so I might ask their retinue, but I think 2 retinue can generally take out these chaps pretty quickly. I don't think Middleton will get there in time. I think that would be a little bit of a problem. So let's have a look. Well, if we got Saltburn retinue, we can ask the question. It's the least we can do. Now, what I want to sort of do is let the retinue... oh, what's happened there? Wait a minute. Are you running or walking? Pretty sure I asked Diddly Squats to... There we go. I want them to walk past just a little bit. As you can see, they're running, aren't they? Look at them go. Once they've walked past a little bit, then... There we are. It'll slowly drag them back a little bit. So we want these chaps to probably stand their ground. They're going to get overwhelmed a little bit here, but you can see their effectiveness is a little bit less. And... Where's Diddly Squats? Are they not... Are they literally... Oh, there they are. We'll grab those chaps over here and... Saltburn. If they can get here in time. So what is their issue currently? Effectiveness is 45. Is that because they're too close? Oh, they stuck on the building? No, they're trying to get out the door, aren't they? Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not going to be good. I don't think there's anything I can do about it, particularly. Yeah. This is going to be... The person at the front's going to take an unholy beating from these people. That is not... That is not good. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're literally going inside. Oh my goodness. Hopefully these chaps... What was that? A little bit of influence. Did we just... Oh, we got influence because of the church being built. Right, are these chaps on their way? You guys need to run, I think. You might be a little bit tired. But I think we're going to struggle. Oh, yeah, they're getting hurt. Pretty badly. Wait, to be fair, so was the enemy, but there's no way of getting them out of here. I mean, I can push... Oh, dearie me. This is not good at all. This is not what I wanted. Come on, guys. I don't want these getting wiped out. They are literally locked in. Sausages, literally. Yeah, the region of sausages as well. Yeah, they're not going to get here in time. These chaps will, though. Hopefully, if they get here before we completely lose everybody. Alright, here comes the other retinue. Let's see. So we want you guys to stand your ground. And we'll try and box them in a little bit. Right, stop running. Right, yeah, I've got 17 retinue left. I'll tell you something there, giving them a good fight there. So somebody's clearing off, but I'm not sure who. But here comes the boys now, we can hear that. Oh, look at that, I've not even done anything. No, oh, look at them run. Like rats. Absolute vermin. Right, now this is the issue. They're inside, so... Can I... Well, there we go. We're going to get that chap there. Can I get these out of here? Don't think we can get in. I don't think it's going to happen. Or can we? Oh, the door is opened. Can we see inside? No. Wow. Wait a minute. Is that... Are they going to sneak round and get these guys at the back? Let's see. Can we get them? I think they're technically inside. Oh, there we go. I think we may have won. Yep, there we go. Wow, that was a bit of a cluster. Yeah, you know what. That was a little bit strange. Well, I've definitely learnt a lesson there. Maybe I have, maybe I've not. Right, this poor retinue here. Should we just disband you? Do we have a grave over here? I know we have a church. So we can definitely do that. I don't think we have a pit though, so maybe that's something we need to add to our list of things to build. You know, having a labour shortage, the last thing you want to do is lose people. Where is? There it is. I feel like that belongs up here. I wonder if I can actually have that within the walls of our manor. I mean, there's no walls there yet, but I can actually put them on there. You guys, well, yeah, you tried disband. I knew we were going to get attacked at some point. Just wasn't quite sure when. Okay, so how are we getting on over here? We were doing some farming. So that one has been done completely. Yep. You are done as well. Excellent. And this one, they are in the process of, by the looks of it. Oh, there's no early harvest on that one. It looks like they've done some of the field, but not the rest. Okay, I can see what they're doing. Wow, look at all those sheep. Oh my god. So many of them. How many have we actually got now? Sheep. We have 236 sheep and 67 lambs. My god, they are taking over. Every so often you'll see a few of them leave to one of these fields. We have the storage though, don't we? Yeah, 361 is what we can have. Anything outside of that, I guess we're just going to have to cull a little bit. And we're in September now, which means that these fields are about to be harvested. It looks like they've done the other ones pretty much. Yeah, there's a little bit of seed to be sown there. I think one of these is staying fallow maybe. Oh no, they're both being done. Right, let's make sure they're just on the highest. I feel like they'll probably harvest before they start ploughing. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't always particularly watch that closely. How are we getting on over here? Yeah, they're going to struggle to do this with the amount of people I've actually got. Well, I'll tell you something, I'm really surprised they managed to get all these fields done. I did take a few people out of some of the other buildings, but that one farmhouse has pretty much managed to do everything. And just looking, there's 663 barley, so double that, and that's how much ale that we're going to be able to make over here. That is an impressive number. I think these are going to stay fallow. I can't remember. It may change in October to the next one, but we just look at, say, one of these where it's not currently doing anything. So you're currently doing the wheat. We've got a few bits to do over there. So I think this one here, I don't think we're going to process the barley we have currently. So I might go for, oh, maybe there's a better field for flax actually. Let's have a quick look. 55. I don't think I particularly placed any. It's 61's not too bad. I don't think I was aiming for flax over here, so I could put another field in if I wanted to. Let's go for flax. So that may change. Actually, if we make that one flax, that one fallow, and see what happens. I'm pretty sure when it changes next month. Yeah, I think I'm right in thinking that. So that's fallow. That'll be flax and then barley. We'll see. I could be wrong. I think I'm right. Famous last words. So obviously during that fight as well, we did get our small stone church over here. So the only thing we're missing is the tavern, because these guys will have nowhere to have a drink. I'm just, if you'll allow me, it'd be lovely to build there. Just imagine sitting in a beer garden looking at that view. But do you know what? Got this lovely stream here. Where is the beer garden in relation? Right, so it needs to sort of be something like that. And then we'll hook that up. And we'll probably, because it's quite steep around here, I don't imagine I'll be able to build houses. I might be able to. And we'll just hook that up like that. You can sit and listen to the stream, listen to the birds in the trees while you get absolutely toasted from whatever ale they make over here. How, yeah. So bodies need burying 19. Okay, have we got this up and running? We have. I'm going to assume the church may have finished by now. Let's have a look. Oh, they're transporting. Would that be corpses, perchance? Oh, wait a minute. So, they're still burying... Wait, I'm confused. I thought I'd just have to have people in here, but it looks like the church will also bury bodies into the corpse pit as well. That, to be fair, that's really good to know. But we'll chuck an extra family in there anyway. Right, we have our second trade post over here, completely full of people. We do need, oh, there we go, an extra horse. So that should work quite nicely. I don't know how these guys are doing. Do you know what we could have a look at though? Is we could have a look at the trade for the last 30 days. So we've imported some honey, some wool, some bread and some yarn, and exported quite a bit actually. So 415 exported and only 74 brought in. So we're sending out more than we're bringing in, which is sort of a slight worry. And that's only 14 bread, isn't it? Yeah. And what did we want? 50 maybe? Well, we got plenty of food. In fact, we got more food now than we usually have, which is not a bad place to be. And we have some cash over here, which isn't too bad. We've got a little bit of cash here. As you can see, some of these are going to need their orchards putting in, and they're going to sell these apples either way, so don't mind too much actually spending that little bit of, oh my, we left them with no money. Yeah, they'll start exporting those out. So it's nice to see some goods moving around. We definitely need another trading post over here at some point. But yeah, say Middleton having a little bit of cash is a good sign. We're usually quite poor. Minting them. Wait a minute, am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh no, I'm not. I'm looking at the right one. It's because this number is quite high over here because of all the sheep. But yeah, we're not doing too bad over here in the fields. It looks to be, so that one is plowed pretty much. That one's almost plowed as well. And there you go. See, they've just changed. Did they change? I think they did. Let me have a look over here because these are the ones that I was messing or yes, see. it's gone to flax. So it does go to the next one in October. I think I already knew that. I feel like Noble Rambler mentioned that to me once. So it's just something for me to bear in mind. I could potentially get one of these as flax as well. So we've got 2 flax fields going in. We've got a barley field going in. Them ones are currently fallow. We've got a wheat field going in. I think because this one is actually already kind of ploughed, it probably just makes sense to get a wheat field in. And then we'll do a fallow. Because they've pretty much only got to come along here. Is it? Yeah, 100%. They've just got to sow the seed, so that's not too bad. And that one again. So we'll probably go to barley, fallow. There we go. And we'll leave them to do that. Ooh, we've got an extra family. I guess it's where some of these houses have been built. How are we doing for food? 10 months. The wild animals, I'm tempted. But I want to make sure that we're constantly replanting these trees for over here. So I'll definitely put someone in there until we're in a good place. In fact, are all these built now? They are. Okay, excellent. So we need someone back in our pack station as well. We'll do that. We have a lot of meat in currywurst, but the sausage production is really, really slow. And there is 2 families. They are both crafting. It's just taking time. Now we do have a second butcher's shop here as well, which are also making sausages. And they are crafting. Do I expand the living space? I know you lose a family. But I'm just wondering if we should. It depends if I do anything else with these. So I may expand the living space on the last 2 just to get some extra families in. And then I'll do that one on there as well, because I don't want to do it right now because we're going to lose people. We do have... How many corpses are we at now? Oh, are we done? Are all the corpses buried? Let's have a look what you're up to. You are transporting. Okay, but you're not transporting a corpse, so that must be done. So we can free up a person in there, and also the church. Yep. And then we need a person to obviously go into the tavern, but we now got 3 people spare. But we did need some timber, didn't we? So let's... Is it timber? It is timber. You think I'd remember that? I don't know why. It just pops out of my head constantly. Now, the main thing for the trade over here is going to be exporting, because at the moment we're quite poor. So let's have a quick look. So last 30 days we've imported a little bit of food and some clothing. We've exported mainly firewood. That's interesting. I could have swore we had ale in here. We do. Does nobody want ale? I think that's the issue. We're not making enough cash. I mean, it'll happen because sausages we are going to send out as well. Maybe that's why we don't... Oh no, we've not traded any. Interesting. I think these guys just need to get a wiggle on. They need to work a little bit quicker. And there we go. Currywurst have their tavern, and we'll drop a family in there quite happily. So I think that should, yeah, pretty much cover these chaps here. They will be happy. Maybe that speeds up their work. I don't know if their happiness kind of dictates, that was hard to say, you know, their production level. Hopefully it does on some level. Tavern supply, yeah, so that should work quite nicely now. Oh, winter is approaching. Never too happy to see that. How are we doing for horses over here as well, just while I think about that? 10, is that 2 spare? So have we got our horses assigned? We have. Oh, we got plenty of money. So people, let's have a look. We can assign another 2 families to that one and another 2 to that. So they've got 4 trade here. So they should be absolutely raking in the money. As for the farmhouses, one of these was short. There we go. 8 in that one. What else have we got? 8 in that one too. Perfect. I think they're going to be okay. Looks to me like most of these just need to be sown. Surprised the highest rating at that one's not been done yet. Yeah, we're not in a bad place. It depends if these big fields are done. Oh, yeah, they're in the process of sowing. Okay. I mean, I'm not overly worried, as we've seen before. 396 wheat there. Not a lot of barley. What do we have in here? 330 grain still. Yeah, 18 malt. Yeah, barley may be the issue here, more so than anything. But that being said, when we go over to Diddley Squat, albeit they're not trading as such. They have an absolutely ridiculous amount. And this poor old little malt house here is probably not going to keep up. In all fairness, we're probably going to need a couple more of those. And that goes back to our bloody labour shortage. It's just having the people to do it. We got these houses here. People are moving in slowly, as you can see. It's access to food and firewood, but that's most likely down to how many people I have working in these. And we have sausages over here. Look at that. Oh, that might be beer for sausages. I remember what I did in the last episode. But yeah, we need people everywhere at the moment. It's just, it feels like a constant battle to get things done in time. But it's working. We are getting there. So everything here is working fine. Those now have their additional living space. We'll do the same on that one as well. And we should get to the point where we can upgrade, there we go, to level 3. We need the tiles. That will also give us another family, I think, which may or may not be worth our while with regards to making sausages, especially the amount of meat we've got. If it will speed things up, then possibly something we should consider. Tiles are expensive, mind, but this region can buy them in because we paid for the route. So we could import, we'll leave it at 10. How many do we actually need for that upgrade? Was it 4? Yeah. Actually, we should probably put it to 12 because that will allow us to do 3 houses, won't it? There we go. And then whatever we don't need, we can just sell to one of the other regions that are going to need them. We could also get someone in the windmill, but that's also going to require people. I completely forgot about this flax field here. And I'm doing this one actually. Do you know what? We'll leave that fallow. Because this one's almost done. They've not quite finished ploughing that one. If we just have a quick look here. Now hopefully someone takes an ox over there to finish that field, albeit they've almost done. Yep, they've now sowed the seed over there. That one is done. More barley. Yeah, so they've pretty much done everything. I'm not going to ask them to do anything else because I want the people back doing other things. Yeah, they've pretty much done this as well, so they should be fine. Hopefully all these farmers that have just joined the fight here now should put their hoes away and start sowing seed as soon as they've done that last little bit there. Albeit it already says, there we go. Perfect. And as for thrashing or threshing, I think it is. Yeah, there's a little bit to be done there, but we won't need that many. Yes, excellent. And then I can start moving people to where I need them. Obviously, we have a trade post over here. We can't afford a horse yet. We're just shy by a couple of coin, but I think I will buy that the moment I can. Stable space, we do have some. Prefer the horse to be closer, but you know, what can you do? My goodness, Saltburn gained some money out of absolutely nowhere. Hopefully they've got ale now. It looks like they have. They've got plenty of food, and that's just for this one little trade post. My goodness, look at all that in there. They're doing very well for themselves. I'd be interested to see what they've exported. So, some honey, some hides, some yarn, probably because they had too many, and some apples. Look at that. That's a nice amount of money. They've just imported a few of the little bits that they need. Lovely. Middleton's a little bit less rich than it was not so long ago, but there we go. Imported quite a few things. We've got some apples. Obviously, once they've grown their own apples to a decent amount, they won't be doing this anymore. Bread is an obvious one. That's always going to happen over here. And they've sold some ale. Does that mean that we're producing a lot of ale over here? We only have 292. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot for ale. The tavern has a lot in there. I might put an extra family in there, to be fair. Trade posts. No, I could just get a few extra families in these, and that will take us up to 1 spare family just to keep things ticking over. Just constantly want all the goods moved around. Mintingham's definitely making a mint. They're quite happy over here. They've got everything they want. I say that. I was going to say I'll push tab now and there'll be loads of people unhappy about stuff. You can see over here potentially a firewood issue. Let's see. We got a woodcutter's lodge, 2 of 3. Is there one there? There it is. Oh, that's a forester. Forester. There'll be a forester as well. Hunting camp. Do we not have Woodcutter's Lodge. And there we go. And they should have a market stall as well. I don't know if that'll make a difference here. What have we got? Oh, an extra food stall. I did chuck some people with in the granary and also into the storehouse. We're just waiting for people to move into these, which will help nicely. And everything is pretty good. I'm not going to complain about anything, I don't think. We got one family just processing the wheat into grain here, and one family, you know, dealing with the flour. I have put somebody in the communal oven, so we will produce. That's not the communal oven, and that would be this one. Hopefully, I say, well, we might do the same thing in there. Just give them a little bit more stuff, and then hopefully they'll produce that bread. Yeah, we're getting there. We have a little bit of variety. It's kind of limited, but we're solely relying on berries. But say we got some sausages as well, so not bad. But I think I'm going to take a deep breath, probably have a cup of tea, and just contemplate my labour shortages a little bit more. And I think I just need to get more houses in. You've got to balance things very carefully when it comes to food, especially as your towns grow. When it's a small town, it's quite easy. But when it gets bigger, if you're not careful, you can absolutely ruin yourself. I mean, this region used to struggle for food, and look at it now. It's not got any issues. We've got almost a year. We're producing quite a bit of our own food. It'd be interesting to see how much sausages we have over here. 37. I'd like to see more sausages. I know we're kind of exporting them, but even though we have a butcher shop here, which should solely be making sausages, and there's another one here, again, solely making sausages. And how many families are in there? 4 families. Is there 4 families in that one as well? Oh, 2. Wait a minute. Are you not? Oh, it doesn't have the extension, but still, that is a lot of families making sausages, and it just, the number never seems to really go up significantly. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave this one right here. Thank you very much for watching. Now we'll catch you in the next one.